Most people think that to get a Greek god physique with calisthenics, you need to spend 2 hours in the park doing endless sets of pull-ups and dips until your joints scream. They think more is always better. But if you look at the guys who actually make the most insane progress, they aren't just doing more, they are doing better. In fact, some of the best gains I've ever made came from doing only 2 sets per exercise. This is called the 2-set method, and it's designed to condense 100% of your intensity into a tiny window so you can trigger growth and get out of the gym. I've organized this into 3 steps. Stick around for the 3rd step because if you miss it, this method is basically useless. Step 1. The logic. The biggest mistake most of you are making right now is what we call junk volume. You go to the park, you do 4 or 5 sets of an exercise, but let's be honest, the first 2 sets are usually just feeling it out. You aren't truly pushing your limits because your brain is subconsciously saving energy for the sets at the end. This is a massive waste of time because your body only cares about the effective reps. These are the last 2 or 3 reps of a set where your muscles are struggling and your nervous system is screaming. By doing high volume with medium intensity, you're just accumulating fatigue without actually forcing your body to adapt. The 2-set method fixes this by flipping the script. Instead of pacing yourself like a marathon runner, you're sprinting from the very first rep. This keeps your central nervous system fresh, meaning you can actually get stronger and recover faster for your next session, rather than just feeling tired and burnt out for no reason. Step 2. The protocol. This isn't just about doing 2 random sets and going home. There's a specific structure you must follow to maximize both your strength and your muscle size. The first set is what we call the top set. For this one, you need to pick a progression that is heavy and challenging. I'm talking about a variation where you hit technical failure between 5 and 8 reps. If you can easily do 15 reps of a regular pull-up, it's too easy for this method.
Too easy!
You need to move to a harder progression like archer pull-ups or add a weighted vest. The goal here is absolute technical failure. After that, you must rest for 3 to 5 minutes. I know it feels like a long time, but your nervous system and your ATP levels need that recovery, so you can bring 100% effort to the second set. The second set is your back-off set. For this one, you drop the intensity slightly by using an easier progression or removing the weight. Your goal here is to hit 10 to 12 reps. This set is designed to flush the muscle with blood and create that metabolic stress that triggers hypertrophy. By the time you finish this second set, your muscles should feel like they are about to explode. Step 3. The intensity secret now. I said from the beginning that this step is the most important part of the entire video. If you're only doing 2 sets, you absolutely cannot afford to be lazy or lose focus. The secret to making this work is something called mind-muscle intent. Because you have less total volume, every single rep has to be perfect. You aren't just moving from point A to point B like a robot. You're trying to squeeze every single fiber of the muscle. If you're doing a push-up, don't just push the floor away. Try to crush the floor between your hands to engage your chest. If you're doing a pull-up, imagine driving your elbows into your back pockets to destroy your lats. Since you know you only have to suffer for 2 sets, you have no excuse to hold back. This mental focus is what separates the guys who actually look like athletes from the guys who just look like they're doing light cardio. Outro. The 2-set method is the ultimate time hack for gains, but it only works if you're willing to go to a dark place in those 2 sets and push past what you thought was your limit. Try this for your next workout. Pick 1 push exercise and 1 pull exercise and give them 2 sets of 100% effort. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what muscle or training method I should cover in the next video. Also, having a high-intensity workout is great, but you don't have the right calisthenics split.
Nope, that's not gonna work.
So here's a video that can solve that.